Alright, I'm just going to assume that everything is good to go. So, greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and it has been a long frickin' day, so I just want to sit down, ignore the universe, and just, well, do literally anything other than think about the wonderful day I had at work. So, let's do that. So, first things first, I've got a few support conversations to get through, and I'm going to start with these, well, for two reasons. First of all, break up the flow of the videos so we have a few of these, go through some of the exploration tasks, and then finish off with any new ones that come up. And second, because I accidentally hit this one. So, why are you not letting me click it? Come on, you're seriously not gonna let me see the conversation again? Are you really gonna make me do it the fun way? Where I have to go out of the game entirely? Come on. You really gonna make me do this? Come on, I do not want to deal with this right now. Yeah, boy. Okay. Strange that there's not an easy way to... Yeah, strange that there's not an easy way to... Oh, I'll have to dig that one out at the end of this. But strange that there's no easy way to back out and restart the game. Oh well, so... I guess I'll have to see what Sedets is later, and I'll remind me to... Okay, I'll make a note to myself. Let's see. Okay, I've already got that written down. Alright, let me just add a little bit more to that note. Alright, let's see what this is. Okay, so nothing yet. Alright, cool. And then these, which I can't follow up on yet. Alright. Oh, that should be good.
Why, Lenato? Oh, hey, Felix.
I suppose your thoughts are still with Lord Lenato.
I'm fine. I'm just frustrated by how little I was able to do. I know he was trying to protect me, but Lenato never really told me anything. In the end, I don't think I understood his feelings at all. You said it yourself. Be more moderate in your passions. To me, he always seemed like a knight out of a story. And I was so caught up in my ideals, I turned a blind eye to his sadness, his hatred, even when they were right in front of me. I guess I'm pretty far from real knighthood, huh?
Perhaps. Yet knowing someone well does not mean you know how they feel, whether family or friend. To know someone's sorrow and turn blindly from it, that is the act of a fool. But pursuing your ideals is not foolish.
But before, you said...
I said to be moderate in your passions, not to abandon your ideals. It's okay to be who you are.
Thank you. Hearing you say that means a lot.
Ah, I almost forgot. You lent me this.
Oh dear.
Oh, the book I lent you. I'm guessing you hated it?
Actually, I already knew the story. My brother used to read it to me all the time.
That's why you reacted so poorly.
Must have dug up some old feelings, then.
I suppose.
That's just what I'd expect the knight in the story to say.
Okay, here we go.
It's not just the way you talk, either. It's who you are as a person, deep down.
Well, I think you're like the squire in the book. He's only half a knight, but he's bold and gregarious, and he always does his best. Don't stop being that half-knight, okay?
You got it. I'll become the kind of knight only I can be.
Delivery on that last line could use a little work, but you could chalk that up to be him being an awkward nerd, so I guess I can't really complain too much. So, what can I continue with you? Ah, yes.
Thank you for volunteering to clean this room, Miss Annette. Most appreciated.
Don't worry about it. It's the least I can do to repay you for all you've taught me. It seems like a small payment, honestly. I wish I could do more.
In that case, I have nothing to worry about. Do make sure you get the bookshelf as well. Be thorough.
The bookshelf? But it's not even dusty.
Dirt always lurks in the places you can't see. Best of luck on your hunt.
This is just to get her to read the books, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Leave it to me. Oh, there are a lot of rare books here.
I was correct.
Miss Annette, please stop jumping on the stool. You'll tumble down and crack your skull.
Huh? Whoa!
Miss Annette, are you all right? Can you stand?
Yes, I'm fine. Sorry.
Typical.
What a blessing. Neither the books nor yourself came to any harm. Here, I'll help you clear them up. Oh my, the inside of this bookshelf is quite filthy.
So dirt was lurking in the places we couldn't see, just like you said.
And we found it thanks to all the books falling. Every cloud has a dusty lining.
Really?
This dirt is really bothersome.
Agreed. Shall we endeavor to get rid of it together?
You can count on me.
Steady. Don't go leaping about in your enthusiasm.
Oh boy. Oh, whatever the intention may have been. Wait, I actually can listen to that conversation? Are you sure? Actually, it's probably somewhere on the map, isn't it? Huh. It isn't. That's odd. It'll probably come into play later then. Alright, well, I guess the week will transpire as it will then. So, apart from that, there's a couple other things that I took care of. Before starting this, first of all, I was able to finally recruit Catherine. And second, I went through and returned a metric ton of the lost items I've been building up. So there's only got one left, I think, and I'm not going to worry about hunting down exactly where that belongs. So, in the meantime, I just need to get done the exploration tasks on the docket, and then we'll be pretty much good to go. Okay. So remind me real quick. Do I have any more? I'm assuming I've got at least one. Huh, I don't have any instruction left on the docket for this month. That's a surprise. Actually, oh, this is the last month of the year, isn't it? I'm trying to remember. Which month did we start on? Let's see. What chapter are we on? Oh dear. we are not rapidly approaching the end of part 1, but I assume we're getting a little closer, though.
I like this. That looks appetizing.
There we go. Okay, I don't need to worry about that since I did it the last time I did exploration stuff. Let's see. What else do I want to work on? Let's see. I have built up a decent amount of... Well, I've built up a decent amount of bait, but I think I'll worry about that another time. For now... Honestly, I should probably... Well, let's see. We'll start with doing something at choir. Oh, that's why it's not showing up. There we go.
Singing is so much.
This is no.
Already heard that a decent amount.
I still have much to learn.
Ironic because I decided to not focus on that as much, but eh. Oh yeah, there was another thing I wanted to take care of. Let's head this way.
Need something? This one? You're all set.
I'm curious to know what it'll look like once that I
See you again soon.
finish it all the way. Although given the circumstances, I suspect that... Well, I'm not sure how they're gonna handle the time skip now that I think of it. But... Let's see. I think I'm taking care... Alright, taking care of that already. What am I doing? What else do I want to focus on? Oh, more stuff popped up. Excellent. Well, I guess I'll have to see to it eventually. Let's start with what's over here.
Oh no. Pardon me.
Professor.
Ooh.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it?
What do you think?
I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You turned out so differently. Actually, that would explain why I turned out so stern. You were raised by Gerald?
Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless! What an embarrassing gaffe! My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by, wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Geralt. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
That's probably what he's thinking every day. Sounds like Gerald.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character.
Quite.
All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
How does Gerald still look so young? 30 years?
That's right. I wasn't even 15 years old. Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day.
At
any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Yeah, probably not.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Thanks for offering, but I can handle myself.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Wouldn't you be kept pretty busy as a Knight of Saros? Ah well, I guess I can't complain too much. It's certainly interesting to have around if nothing else. So let's see what the other ones are.
Hey there.
Hello, whoever that was.
Professor?
Oh, this ought to be good.
Professor, a pleasure to see you.
Are you praying?
I've never been very good at praying. I was here to confess my foolishness. While I'm at it, may I confess something to you too?
Should I be afraid? No need to ask. Go ahead.
I realize what a burden I've been. On you, I mean. After every breakup, I neglect my work, and I know how that affects you. I'm completely worthless as a woman. Can you imagine how that feels? Oh, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I just know it.
Why are you confessing this to me?
You think so too, don't you?
No.
Really? So if I couldn't find anybody else, you'd marry me?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Don't worry. I can tell by the look on your face you didn't mean it. What's wrong with me? It's not my looks. I'm still gorgeous. Or am I? Be honest, do I look old? No, not possible. I'm the songstress who swept the Empire off its feet. Men profess their love for me hourly. It can't be my looks.
You look just fine.
You're right. Although, just fine is a bit... Well, it's better to be attractive than just fine. Oh no. If the problem isn't my looks, and they are not the problem, then it must be... what? My personality?
Yeah, think.
I know you're trying to find a way to say it gently, but you think there's a problem, don't you? I suppose I can be a bit unkempt.
A bit.
I do have a short temper, and I may be a little lazy, sometimes.
Sometimes.
But I've always heard fellas, you know, like a woman with a few flaws.
A few?
Seems to me there are plenty of flawed girls who have landed themselves a good man. So maybe my trouble is I'm not imperfect enough. Do you think I could use a few more flaws?
No.
Are you saying I'm perfect as I am? Come now, you'll make me blush.
That. Projection. Going to completely different extremes. That. Stop that. That's the problem. There. Right that. Don't do the thing. You are hopeless.
It cannot be.
More axe work. Actually, I may as well use this as a time to actually build up my axe work. If I want to actually promote myself to the hero class. Gonna need to know a little bit of axe work. Oh?
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye! Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying.
What now? What's going on?
Ah! Please don't sneak up on me like that!
I was literally walking to you from the front. How does that sneaking up on you? God. It's like I'm watching that children's cartoon again.
It was nothing big. That lady just wanted me to show her around a bit. But strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
You've never seemed scared of me.
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. I don't know if I ever have felt scared around you. I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here. And I have no idea why.
I'm glad regardless.
I'm happy about it too. When we first started out here, we had to do drills. Outside. I skipped those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know.
And get to know them!
Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
It's alright.
Sorry. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you.
I don't even know who you are. You will. By the way, was that you singing in the greenhouse?
What? You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That crosses a line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
What? Why would you throw in the third point? Okay, first of all, Byleth, why would you bring it up? Second of all, I have so many questions.
Pardon me.
You're not pardoned. I ask all the questions. Oh, what's over here? How did I not notice that? That is way too valuable. Hey, Mercedes. Are you gonna tell me anything?
The other noble, but me? Yeah.
Just in case. May as well, right? As if I don't have enough archers around the... That's gonna keep showing up until I... Actually, what is this? Wait, Gilbert? Oh, because... It must have been because I actually worked on my axe skill with him. Speaking of which, where did Alois end up?
I was at a... She appeared.
Shut up, dog. Okay, who else knows axe skill? I believe Sedith? Where's Sedith hanging around? probably up here as per usual. Yep, up here. Yeah, I guess I'll just use this week to build up my own skills. So I'm pretty sure if I look at goals... Oh yeah, everyone's fine. Apart from Annette and Ingrid, but let's face it, those two are doing pretty well anyway. It seems like the game was expecting me to recruit a decent number of other people.
I have looked into Tomas from his... It is almost...
I still have...
Alright, I guess now that I've done this, I should probably... Yeah, I know exactly what I need to do. I need to take an axe and I need to start swinging it. Oh wow, that iron sword is going to need a repair soon. Okay, I've got 2 more that I can use. How should I spend my time? Let's see, I've already seen to the tournament, and unfortunately Annette is a little too squishy to win that tournament. That's okay though. Pretty sure it's nothing too important. And then, well, let's see what Rhea can teach me.
I have been. This can.
Wait, brawling? That's a surprise. Who else knows axe skill? I mean, I could keep working on the faith skill anyway, so that Annette can build hers up a little faster, but I'm not sure what I want to do. Oh, it changes based on where you're physically located. That's cool. What do I want to work on? Actually, what's my sword skill at? B. Might not be a bad idea to put a little bit into my sword play.
I have. This can.
There we go. Yeah, I guess this is just gonna build up the build up by left day. Who else is around? Let's see, I'm pretty sure Hanneman is only... Well, actually, I'm not trying to remember what's I know Hanneman's good for reason, but...
It's a once in a...
Yeah, nothing that I need to learn. Who else can I talk to? Actually, knowing my luck, Shamir might have something.
Hey, what's this? The ball. It's an event for...
Nope. Lance work, that's surprising. Actually, can I recruit you?
What's it? The ball. It's an event.
No. Wonder why. Haven't been able to drag Geralt into helping me either. Again, I cannot help but wonder why. Other activities do I want to embark on? Well, I guess I could work on my sword skill with Catherine. That'd be fine.
The area it wasn't does that's true. People call it.
Yep, that works. Alright, then I've got a support conversation over this way. And I went the wrong direction to really get to it.
Professor.
Wonder what Gilbert's up to.
I am sorry to make you tag along with my shopping trip like this. You are very kind to offer your help, even though this is my duty.
I'm happy to help.
In return, I will gladly come to your aid when you need it someday. Though I fear there may not be so many things I can help you with.
Could you help me with my combat training?
I would be glad to. However, I would likely learn more from you than you would from me. You made a living as a mercenary under Captain Gerald's guidance. As a comparatively new member of the Knights of Seros, I was not so familiar with his past exploits. Yet clashing swords with him, even just a handful of times, was enough for his abilities to astound me. You, as one trained by him, must have those same great talents. I have devoted my life to the path of a knight. Yet I find your mercenary experience lends your blade...
Wait up! Catch me if you can. Come on, this way. This way.
It is good to see children able to play and to smile.
It's rare to see that look on your face.
Was I smiling?
Mm-hmm.
Please, forget you saw that. I do not have the right to such pleasures.
The right.
Indeed. For those we have lost will never be able to smile again. I am sorry. I did not mean to trouble you with such talk. Come, let us head back.
Who are you referring to? There was a reason why you went off, wasn't there? I wonder why. I doubt you would just abandon Annette just without any cause, but the question then becomes, why?
This is the only ball of the year, and I see why. Everyone is absurdly excited.
Your Highness, you sound so detached. We are all encouraged to enjoy the ball tomorrow.
He's focused on the mission, isn't he?
Right you are. What a burden.
Huh. I never thought we'd see eye to eye, but I agree. I'd rather be swinging my blade than wasting my time with some girl at a ball.
Felix, Your Highness, you must be joking, right? This is our chance to dance with all of the ladies of the Academy to our heart's content.
Well, yeah, you'd enjoy that.
You wish to throw away the best day of the whole year for sword practice? Insanity, I tell you.
Well, first of all, I've got you working on your lance and axe work, so yeah, insanity.
I'm pretty excited about the ball myself. It's not like we get to do things like this very often.
Too true, Ash. In fact, I'm going to do you a favor and give you a crash course in chatting up girls. By tomorrow, you'll be an expert.
Oh yeah, that works so well with Dimitri.
Actually, I'd much prefer if someone could just teach me how to dance.
Don't worry about the dancing part. I can teach you that easy. It's time for the ball. That warrants at least a tiny bit of makeup, don't you think, Ingrid? Just a smidge?
Maybe. I'll think about it.
You better not indulge that, otherwise Annette and Mercedes will assault you with it.
It's settled. Tomorrow morning we'll meet up in Ingrid's room. Ooh, I can't wait!
You fool. That doesn't seem like... That sounds like a obligatory laugh. What's going on?
You know, there's no telling where life will take us after we leave here. If only we could find a way to come together again, just like this.
A fine notion, Your Highness. Perhaps 5 years from now?
Cheeky.
5 years from now? Ah, that's when Garrigmach Monastery will be holding its Millennium Festival.
By then, we'll be addressing your highness as your majesty instead.
That's right. I suppose we all know it's coming, but by then you'll be far removed from us.
Come now, you know me better than that. My title may change, but I won't. And it won't just be me, you know. 5 years from now, you'll all have your own stuffy positions to contend with. But as I understand it, the festivities at the Millennium Festival will be of a scale far beyond anything we've yet seen. In other words, the perfect excuse for all of us to return here.
Ooh, a reunion? That sounds fun! I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh boy, that's when everything's gonna go haywire, isn't it?
I'd love for you to be there as well, Professor. After all, you're the heart of the Blue Lion House.
I'll be there.
Good. Then it's settled.
I have to be there for plot reasons.
Of course, if something happens and I'm not able to attend, I'm leaving all of the logistics of organizing this reunion to you, Professor.
No, you have to attend.
It's true. I'm sure being a king will keep you busy, but it's a bit early to be backing out of your own plans, don't you think?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. You have my word. I will return as well. Count on it.
Alrighty then. Let's see what the ball has in store for us. I'm not sure what this is gonna be like. Ooh, actual cutscene. I'm gonna shut up. What are you? Oh, and of course I'm just standing there watching awkwardly. Oh, what now? Are you seriously... Okay, I'm not sure what's happening.
Running away? I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there. It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball. Poor professor.
Oh, shut up. I am not everyone's
A
favorite.
side joke. I find it hard to tell with you. Just think of all the students begging you to dance.
Huh?
Professor, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Aren't you going to dance with Edelgard?
No, I should think not. As a child, Edelgard taught me how to dance. It was a bit awkward, honestly.
As a child?
I've told you before that we're siblings by marriage, haven't I? Her birth mother was my stepmother, although I didn't know that at the time. My stepmother treated me with such kindness, just as though I were her own flesh and blood. And yet she never so much as hinted that she had her own child, Edelgard. We were born and raised in different territories, without ever knowing the other even existed. Yet, against all odds, for just over a year, we became childhood friends.
Not siblings?
Indeed. Unaware of each other's stations or backgrounds, we met and became incredibly close. This was when she and Lord Arundel were living in the kingdom.
Why were they in the kingdom?
They were in exile. This was a time of great turmoil within the Empire. I ran into her when visiting Lord Arundel's residence with my father. She seemed quite bored with everything. At first, I found her to be difficult and stubborn. But that facade quickly fell away, revealing her true self beneath. That's around the time when she taught me how to dance. Her instruction was, though, let's call it strict, to put it nicely.
Ah.
Wrong foot, Dimitri. You're supposed to lead with your right.
Hell, the sun's going down. I really ought to be heading home.
That 1 year before she had to return to the Empire was so much fun. The time of my life in many ways. It's kind of pathetic to think about it all these years later. But can you guess what I gave her as a parting gift?
A sword? Is this the dagger incident that Sylvain keeps talking about?
Huh. Good guess, Professor. But I swear, it came from the heart.
A dagger to the heart. Yeah, that works. That works so well.
In Fargus, we've long considered blades as tools of destiny, as a way to cut a path to a better future. She was being dragged all over, unable to live the life she wanted. I thought the dagger could help her cut a path to the future she dreamed of. However, that was many years ago. I'm sure she's forgotten all about the boy I was back then.
I don't know about that. It's not too late to reconnect.
I'm afraid it's far too late for that. Things are different now. She's different. I'm different. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit out of place here. Festivities like this don't suit me. Still, I suppose I should get back in there. Goodbye, Professor.
You're not gonna drag me back in?
But where is there to run? This place is filled with joyful students looking for a dance.
The Goddess Tower?
Ah, I see. The Goddess Tower waits for you.
Who's gonna be there, though? Probably already a bunch of people there. Wait. Why is it still on a black screen?
Professor? Is that you over there?
Huh.
It seems both of us were curious about this place.
So that choice did actually matter. What are you talking about?
Oh, perhaps I was mistaken. I figured you had come to this tower after having heard the legend.
What legend?
You have not heard of it then?
Wait, I heard it from the guard. What's going on
I
here?
learned of it myself, from a friend. Legend tells that on the night of a ball, when a man and woman pledge vows at this very tower, the goddess will bestow her blessing, ensuring those vows come to pass. Of course, such things do not really come to pass. But there are many who place stock in this legend. I wondered what sort of vows youths tend to pledge. So here I am, hoping to gain deeper understanding, only to bump into you. Are you meeting someone here, perchance?
No, I'm not.
That's unfortunate. I wonder if anyone else will be coming.
Probably.
Professor, if the legend were true, what type of vow might you pledge?
It's hard to say. Well,
No
that
ideas?
Ironically, would have been my
Perhaps
answer.
your imagination is lacking due to the lack of a partner. What say you to being my partner? How about sharing a vow with me? I'll give you until the count of 3 to come up with something heartfelt and honorable.
Are you actually gonna time this?
1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
May we both find joy.
Oh, you made my heart flutter.
Oh boy.
I see. This is the type of vow one would make to another. You've taught me well, as a professor should. I'm most certainly wiser and more mature than I was, even just moments ago. Oh dear. What if the goddess really did hear your vow?
So this, don't you dare get any ideas.
Although, I suppose I would not mind if that turned out to be the case. I bid you good evening.
I'm surprised Sedith isn't keeping a closer eye on you. Oh man, I'm gonna have way too much to explain if this actually goes through.
It seems that everyone is having a delightful time. Will you not dance some more?
I'd rather not.
How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you? Do as you will.
There's no way you're letting
You're
that
not
fly.
the only one who feels that way. Look over there.
What now?
I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not follow her?
Why would I?
Oh, come on, hurry up. I know that you are curious to see what she is up to. I hear someone singing from over there.
It's probably gonna be Rhea. What I expected. Huh? How long are you gonna hang on this image? Oh, okay, waiting for me.
I feel that I have heard it in the past. Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing that song to someone?
Well, if Lady Rhea's singing it, then there's probably some history to it. Is it a song from that you may have given to Saros?
No, there's more. I wrote this song. Oh, but how could that be so? If that were true, then how could she be singing it? Unless... No. I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt? Quickly then, to bed with you.
Surprised Lady Rhea didn't catch us sneaking about. Alrighty. Ooh. Not sure it's worth risking an advanced seal yet. Let's see, Dedu's fine. Ooh! Ah, so close. So dang close. Let's take a look at everyone's goals real quick. How close is... Okay. Let's make sure you're at least able to get to Swordmaster so you can work on that class. Still, I should be able to at least get someone else up, right? Huh, excellent. Wait, high physical defense? Since when? Well, more powerful magic, I will not say no.
It's all thanks to hard work.
Oh wow, that was a serious boost. Wow. Let's see, how is Ingrid doing on her flying? Actually, she's doing pretty well. Might not be a bad idea to have her work as a paladin for a while. I could have her switch back to Pegasus Knight if I ever needed a flyer. And ooh, you can already become a bishop. Oh, no, not quite. Jumping the gun a little bit there. Let's see. Oh, I see. Riding beer higher. Ugh. Seems like if I want to take advantage of those now, I'm gonna have to. That's not gonna be fun. Actually, what do I want Byleth to be long term? Because it seems like everything up here requires... Yeah, there's only one thing that requires sword proficiency, so I get the feeling he'll just be stuck as a hero. Unless I just look at other classes and use it as a means to try and... Actually, if I... Maybe I should use one of the intermediate seals I have, but at the same time... Actually, I don't really need the intermediate seals given the circumstances. Do I? I'm not sure how I want to handle this. Well, for now, I definitely don't want to take a I definitely don't want to take a 70% chance of fail on anything, so... For now, I suppose, we will let this mission dictate matters. So, an abandoned chapel that's so dilapidated that people have just decided to ignore it. And we're going on to this a day after a wonderful, joyous celebration. After exhausting ourselves there. This'll go well.
Captain? Captain! Where are you? Hey, Professor, have you seen your old man? Too bad. I guess it will have to be you then.
Oh, what now?
I'm back. Sorry for the delay. My last mission took longer than expected.
Captain! Thank goodness you're here. There are reports of demonic beasts near the chapel.
Nonsense. I haven't heard anything about the monastery's walls being breached.
That's why I'm heading there now, to see what's really going on. You'll join as well, won't you?
Of course. We're both sworn to protect this place.
Where did they come from?
It's odd. Just before they appeared, someone saw a number of students heading toward the chapel. They were apparently acting strange, as though they weren't in their right minds. Shortly after, demonic beasts started to appear, one after another.
Are the students safe?
The students. There's no way those demonic beasts got in from the outside. But none of that matters right now. We need to act. Go summon your students.
Right.
Damn it. I wanted to talk to you about something important, but there's no time. There's never any damn time. But this is much more urgent, so it can hold for now. I'll meet you there.
I'm never gonna hear this because you're gonna die. I'm probably being a little too quick to assume things, but let's face it. Gerald's not gonna... Look, it's Fire Emblem. If you are in Fire Emblem, your mother and your father are most likely going to die. If you are a main character, your parents are going to die. That is Fire Emblem in a nutshell. Oh man, okay, so they aren't as scary as the one that attacked us there. Oh, what's that? Student. Ah, crap. Students at every corner. Ooh, a ballista! Just need to get Ash there. Okay. Alright, let's bring Catherine out as another swordsman. Well, swordswoman. So you can... let's see. Merced is... let's see, Merced... Okay, you... Oh, wait. Nice.
I am always up for a new adventure.
Alright, so now that I've got you as the dancer, that should help complement your somewhat weaker magic skills. We're gonna need to move quickly, so... No good answer. No good freaking answer. So they can go with me. Let's see. Well, I'll have Hanneman continue to back Annette up. Okay. Inventory. Let's see. Catherine's gonna want something more than just what we've got there. Thankfully, we've been building up a significant number of swords, so... What else are you good with in terms of skills? Good at brawling, eh? Let's give you something to brawl with, then. Okay, you don't need this. Okay, now let's stop by the blacksmith. Make sure our weapons are in good repair.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Okay, your weapons are fine. You don't care. Ooh, your bow can do some work. Oops.
Welcome.
Too many menus up. Alright, repair.
Thanks a bunch. Is that the one?
Actually, let's reforge that into something more useful.
Is that the one?
Wait. B+? Oh, come on.
Thanks a bunch.
I'm gonna regret doing that perhaps, but you know what? We'll be fine. Okay, your lances could use... Again! One too many.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Okay, repair. Ugh.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Alright. Deader will be fine. Given how many times you double strike. I don't have enough gold? What?
Come back.
Okay, that I find hard to believe.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
There we go.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one?
Yeah, we don't need
Thanks a
training
bunch.
bows.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Alright, that should be fine. Now back to reforging stuff. Jeez, what was I throwing all my money into that I ran out?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Alright, that should do. Ooh. Battalion replenishment is getting expensive. Oh yeah, it's gonna give Flame something. Whoops. Inventory. Where's that staff? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Crest of Sethlin, you should be able to use that. Whoops. See, I'm trying to remember, what does it do? Magic attack range +1? Ooh, that's powerful actually. That is really powerful given how strong magic is in this game. Now, what was the other? There was another thing in here, another weapon, wasn't there? Is it a lance? Spear of Assal. Okay, Crest of Keyhole. I don't know if anyone who has that crest, though. At least not on our team. Nope. So there's a weapon that we literally can't use. That's okay. Alright, let's make sure that everyone's in a position that I'm okay with. We'll need to move quickly, so we'll have Ingrid over here. Have you in the center. Okay. Those beasts are gonna try and go for the students, aren't they? Crap. At least there's a ballista over there that we can take advantage of. But who knows how this is gonna turn out.
There really are demonic beasts here. They're emerging from the chapel. I'll head that way. The rest of you, protect the students who weren't able to get away.
Help me! These beasts, they're...
Somebody, help me!
You stupid beasts! Don't you dare come over here!
Oh yeah, yelling at them. That'll help.
I'll cut through.
Move quickly. We have little time to waste.
I'll give it my all.
Ready.
Okay, we need to draw that one's attention away now.
Let's turn the tables.
This won't do much, but it will at least allow Ash to make some use of the killer lance. Wait, what's that thing on their head? Ooh, that brought him a little closer, too.
Here goes.
Huh. You know what? Go for it. Go be awesome, Ash. Oh, yes. Nice. Okay, good. You're still focused on Ingrid. Should be able to make that work.
Crush them all.
Okay, so we've got Flame there. She's in range to take a swing at him.
What should I do?
Alright, so what's this beast going after? Felix.
Let us away.
Stay focused.
Here we go.
We'll have Mercedes go up in this direction to make sure that these guys will be fine. Man. Actually, that guy doesn't seem interested in going after anyone. Weak to lance? Huh. Weak to different weaponry. Alright, what's Flame's range?
I'm grateful.
I shouldn't find that dance funny, but I find that dance funny.
It's all fair game.
Draw his attention. Oh, that was unlucky.
I'll go.
Oh, that's a risk. Especially since the beast seems to still have its eye on you. Right now it's focused on her. You should be able to survive this. Ooh, good hit. Ow. Should have had you attack before I moved Mercedes. Alright. Wait, these things can self-heal?
Not good enough.
That was lucky. Ooh, that wasn't. Wait, that didn't freeze her in place, did it? Ah, crap.
That beast. There's a stone or something on its forehead.
Oh, I'm not the only one that noticed. Oh. That's not a good sign, is it? Let's use group flames later. You okay? What was the debuff on you? Oh, just knock down your strength a significant amount. Huh. Weak to sword play, huh? that'll hurt if you have to take the full brunt of it. You can just straight up kill it? Do it! Oh!
What's done is done.
Okay, that looks good. A fish?
Demonic beasts were actually students. How can this be?
Thank you! But my friends who couldn't get away, are they okay?
They will be as soon as we rescue them. Dimitri, keep moving. Okay, they'll be able to survive one strike, but we'll have to use a gamut to get them up the rest of the way.
So,
let's not mince words. Take him down. Nice.
Stay down.
Oh, now you crit when I don't need you to. I mean, it looked awesome, but still. Okay.
Too slow.
Alright, this should help Mercedes get up to the front quicker. She'll at least be able to use Physic on Dimitri. In the meantime, let's have Dedu join up here. Actually, we'll have Dedu keep going this way. You are a slow man. What's the beast interested in? It's hard to tell. Let's not mince words. Take it down!
As expected.
Darn, you don't have much health on you. Wait, who are you targeting? Felix. You'll be able to survive, but it won't be pretty. Oh, that's not good. We'll have to use a gamut to get its attention, but hopefully that'll be enough. What? We got its attention? I don't know how that happened, but I'm grateful for it. Ah, Gerald's come up to play. Good, they've got vulneraries.
I'll do my best.
Get yourself back up. We can live without your magic for a little bit, but we need you alive. Restore? Wait, restore can remove debuffs? Either that or I apparently just wasted something. Get his attention. Good. Now his gaze will be focused on Dimitri. Ooh, and we can move him to where he won't take damage, I think. Alright, get Felix back up.
Whatever it takes.
Get its attention. Good work. Alright, I don't get to use the
Now's our chance.
I don't get to use these mercenaries very often. Get up! Not an easy place where I can attack, but I can at least move you more into range. I should give you a javelin or something. Speaking of which... That looks like a weird spear. These things heal. Forgot about that part. Flame breath, that's fun. Only 10 HP? That's fine.
Predictable. Allow me to demonstrate.
I'll take that. Get him, Sylvain.
I'm not setting a very good example.
You just crit him. Stop it. Wait, is that flame breath gonna hurt his friend? Please tell me it's gonna hurt his friend. That would be highly amusing. It hurt his friend. Well, Geralt wants to have some fun. That was lucky. Get in, shoot him up, get out. Nice. Soften that one up a little bit more. Good work.
Here goes.
Still interested in the students? Ooh, that's gonna start hurting. Well, if need be, I can throw a physic onto him. But I really need this guy to die. Ow.
Use caution.
Okay. Tuck yourself away in there. That should be fine. Then I'll have you three really give him something to think about. Alright.
My technique could use some polish.
Ooh, that'll go well. I feel like more of them are gonna come pouring out. Oh wait, that was just the first one. First duck. Okay. Make sure that Ingrid will be fine. let's not waste uses of the killer, well, the killing edge. Everything else is killer X, and yet killing edge. Eh.
I was so scared. I'll find a way to repay you. I promise.
Get his attention.
It's time.
Let Violet take the hit so Felix don't have to. Unfortunately, I still have this equipped. I probably shouldn't because of how expensive it is to repair, but you know what? Hit a nice sword. Oh, nice work, Gerald.
No match for me.
Okay. You're awesome. And unfortunately, everything's out of range of the ballista now. Take a chunk out of them. Especially since that you're virtually unkillable. Bam! Oh dear, that's gonna hurt everyone, isn't it?
I'll cut through.
Ooh. That's even better. Murder it! I hope I'm not gonna regret using all of these gambits. Stay there. Unfortunately, you know what? Hold position just in case more people pop out of nowhere. I know how to handle this.
Thanks.
I feel my strength building.
Alrighty. Take him down.
Why am I even here?
Sorry. That was a close one. You saved me. Thank you.
Who's that? Who's that behind us? Oh wait, no, that's just Annette. I'm not used to the way she looks.
There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel. This must have something to do with Remire. Perhaps...
Wait!
Huh? Another student?
You're dead. You're dead.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
You're dead.
You're just a pathetic old man. How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, dog?
Uh-oh.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
What just happened?
Huh? What are you doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. Looks like I'm going to have to leave you now. To think that the first time I saw you cry, your tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it. Thank you, kid.
Say what you need to say already, please. Or... Huh. God, I knew it was coming, but goddamn. You just know. They're just building up that, hey, I need to tell you something, which means you're not going to be able to tell it. Which means something's going to happen. There it is. Something did indeed happen. You get the feeling that something's wrong about her, but...
Thank you so much.
Shut up, I'm having a moment.
So this is where your father lived. Are you still crying?
What do you
If turning
think?
back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
Our enemies will pay.
Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there.
Let's hope it says what he couldn't.
Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest. Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Oh. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth?
Wait. I thought Lady Rhea said that... Wait. I thought... Didn't, at the beginning of this game, Gerald say, I wish you could have met the mother?
And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry, but a baby that doesn't cry isn't natural. I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat.
How's that even possible?
Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Rhea?
There you are. Lady Rhea is looking for you, Professor. And after your audience, why don't you join me at the dining hall? You haven't eaten since it happened, have you? Forgive me. I suppose it's too soon to try and coax you back into the normal swing of things. As for what happened to Gerald, I'm so sorry. I'm I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to stop it. Stay here until you've found some peace. I'll cover for you with Lady Rhea and everyone else.
Thank you.
We'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready to return to us. I don't believe it's a sign of strength to just keep moving forward no matter what. Taking the time to grieve for those we've lost, there's strength in that too. That's what I think anyway. That said, it's also important to remember that no matter how sad you are, eventually your tears will dry up. That's when you have to figure out what it is you're living for. Then you can cling to that with all your might and start moving forward again.
What I'm living for?
4 years ago in Dusker, I experienced the same pain you're feeling now. My father was the strongest man I knew, someone I loved and admired deeply. That day, he was killed before my eyes. His head severed clean off. My stepmother, the kindest person I had ever known, left me behind and disappeared into the infernal flames. Everyone who I considered precious, my family and my closest friends, I couldn't save any of them, not a single one. Now, the burden of the work they left behind falls on me. I must ensure they have no regrets. That's my duty as the sole survivor of the tragedy. It's a heavy burden, but accepting it gave me the strength to pick myself up off the ground and start moving again. Start living again. Gerald is gone. So what will you do now, Professor? What must you do?
Well, you said you wouldn't try and coax me out of it, so I guess tough love is the answer? Jeez. Maybe right, but man.
Look deep in your heart, and I'm certain you'll find the answer there. Indelible and inescapable. I've probably bothered you enough for today, but I have just one more thought to leave you with. Even now, Sedith is gathering the knights to begin a full-scale search for the enemy. It may not be right away, but before long they will find their trail. No matter what happens or what anyone may say, know that I plan to stand by you, Professor, through anything, until the bitter end.
Well, did you search deep within yourself as he suggested? And did you find yourself some answers? This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Care to let me in on the secret?
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend.
But it had been so long since you last saw him.
He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg-Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
Who was my mother?
Your mother. She was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day.
When will I get a single goddamn answer?
Please rest and focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that at all.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Seiros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seiros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
I was not ready for this. I just wanted a normal day. But apparently, freaking not. You know it's coming, and yet when it hits you, it's... Oh, jeez, it's still hit like a truck. What might this be?
What are you doing at this hour? Oh, I know. You are eavesdropping. I must admit that I approve.
Why would you?
Professor, we must remain quiet.
I see. The Flame Emperor and Monica. And the mage who rescued Monica.
What is that guy's name?
I don't know, but if we keep listening, we might be able to find out.
An unexpected chance to hear their plans. Patience, patience.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying. Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
Uh-oh.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need. All for a purpose.
I've got you. Finally.
Let's keep listening.
If we don't act now, we'll miss our chance.
You fool.
Even if someone has overheard us, there is nothing they can do. There have always been rats in the walls, and there always will be.
No. The dagger.
What's wrong?
No, never mind. It couldn't possibly be so.
Dimitri, tell me what you know right now.
Professor, those are the ones we must destroy. They're the bastards who killed my family and Gerald. For now, let's return to the monastery and regroup. As for the Flame Emperor's dagger, I'll hold on to it for the time being.
That wasn't the dagger that you gave to Edelgard, was it? No. Absolutely no way.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Let's completely break the tone with a tea party. Yes, that's just fine.
How relaxing. Yes. 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 Oh no.
Dang it.
Yes. No.
Darn it.
Oh no. Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
You are way too polite. Oh yeah, everything going wrong. I guess that is technically falling in line with everything else. God damn. Oh, come on. Why do you have to make the music sad as well? Why do you hate me, game? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna turn this up so that you can properly appreciate it. Forget my voice for a second. Just let this... Why would anyone go to battle? What is... For the 1% who went to battle, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh, well, let's see if there's any more certifications we can work on. And not yet. Oh? Ah, flying. Need to continue working with you on that. Actually, I'm not really sure if it matters that if I make you a bishop or not, because I've got you basically as a dancer now, long term. Yeah, I guess it'll do for now.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you. Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Why are you here? Well, let's go out slightly out of order and see to the second floor first.
Excuse me. Professor, how are you holding up? I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain, as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another. It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person.
So wait, my Alex Jones level conspiracy theory had some truth to it?
As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter. Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
It's hard to say, man. Hard to say indeed. So what's going on this week? Okay, so quest with the Imperial Guard. Yeah, yes, I see.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
A ring.
That ring! I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall? He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
I wondered what would be back here. I was hoping for more story, but yes, that'll have to do for now.
Right. I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Gerald. Will you listen?
I'll
It
listen.
was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
I don't know. And I'm not sure I want to know. Actually, before I do any more faculty training, what's everyone's motivation? Just fine.
I wonder...
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person.
It's kind of you to say. We're just gonna have sad music playing the whole time, aren't we?
First Tomas, and now Monica. I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own. We didn't notice the enemy's invasion. And now Gerald. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
Thanks for making it feel even better. Oh boy. This is gonna continue to go very well, isn't it?
First Tomas, we didn't... There is no...
Monica von Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character. Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. I wonder who kidnapped her, and why.
No idea.
What the?
Alright, we got the other side of this floor to check out. When is the third floor gonna open up?
Really?
I've got busy, lady. Can you really meet later? First of all, that's my line.
You have lost your father. Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me. Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done. Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
I will.
I've never been much for condolences.
Okay then. Probably shouldn't find that strangely endearing, but given the circumstances.
Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Saros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Geralt is happy in the next world.
Need something? See you again soon.
Excuse me. Not just Tomas, but Monica, too. We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are these people, really? What do they want?
If only we knew. Knowing Fire Emblem games probably the end of the world, but... Face the door, chats. That should do. Alright, let's go down this way.
Well...
You're actually out and about?
Professor, I brought some flowers for Gerald.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
You're actually out. Hope I won't have to add anyone else to that list. 11:59, eh? What year is it now? So, almost 21, well, almost 20, over 21 then, I suppose. Depending on the timing.
Professor?
Interest. I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former.
You're not wrong.
Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so... There you go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
Yeah, I believe that. You'll forgive me if I am skeptical.
I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage, but when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say, but I do know this much. Sir Gerald must have been very proud to have you as his child. Professor, I'm sure you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor.
Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen.
You should be
Yes,
careful.
I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor.
Don't worry, I'm too important to the plot to die. Actually, I'm not gonna hold that as a certainty. I really shouldn't. It's gonna get me killed.
I trained with Gerald just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
Do you have time for a request?
What else is around
Professor. Hey!
Oh no.
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Hey, welcome. Come again.
Hello there. Return
That's probably
soon,
part of the
please.
reason why I ran out of money. Still, life goes on. Oh, who's over here?
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't. I can't believe.
Yeah, bad time to recruit you, even if I could. Can't anyway.
It is a shame what happened to Gerald. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me. It is a shame. Leave some...
Hello there.
Oh, you have no idea.
Professor!
You sound way too happy.
Professor. I'm scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Gerald? He was so strong.
I know you're scared.
Inspiring, Professor. I'll do my best.
That's all we can do at this point.
Professor? What happened to Gerald? It's terrible. If there's anything I can do, simply ask. Even if what you desire is revenge, I'll gladly lend you my power. We can't let them get away with this.
They won't. Ironic. Everyone who I would... Well... No matter.
Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it. All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. apologies for the misunderstanding.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Thank you for the thought.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
The other night, I had the honor of sharing a drink with Gerald. He was pretty tactless, honestly. He could be blunt at times, but he always looked like such a proud, happy father whenever he spoke of you.
Hello.
Wow, hiding over in a corner?
I haven't lost a parent yet, so I can't even begin to understand how you must be feeling. But even while you're standing still, the world keeps on moving. I always find that oddly comforting.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Gerald's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
I'll keep that in mind.
Dear Goddess, I'll say a prayer for Gerald's soul. There's not much else I can do. Professor, it seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie. She really loved Gerald. I hope she can bounce back.
She'll make it through. I hope. Yeah, very optimistic words from me. Yeah, I know.
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor?
Would be a shame if we were invaded.
I agree. We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
Is the next mission gonna be a survive for X turns? Oh boy.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate? If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
I'll see to that. I will see to that. Whatever it takes.
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
Honestly, I wouldn't blame you for being paranoid given the circumstances. I mean, have you been listening to everything I've been saying this entire playthrough? I'm paranoid! If there is literally any person in the universe who can complain about people being paranoid, I am the last person who should be on that list. Honestly. Alrighty.
Professor, welcome back. We all were... You've been on our minds. Know that your enemies are my enemies. I will do all I can to help you find justice. There is no one else I can... My strength is yours alone. I will fight as you command. I will kill anyone, should you ask it of me.
Don't get too excited, Dimitri.
Professor. I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even he... That's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
You gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible. That's how I got through it when I lost my parents. If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
So I've noticed. Alright, something to take my mind off of things. Oh yeah, Ash will tear them apart. Sorry, Ignatz.
I must steel myself.
I've been training him as a sniper. You're gonna have trouble beating me. Sorry.
I must steel myself.
I like how the arrow just disappears and then it looks like his hand phases through one of the arrows. No, it shouldn't be too hard. Oh dear, there was a chance I could have lost that one. Slim chance perhaps, but still a chance. He only surprisingly good with the bow.
I must steel myself.
Oh yeah, that'll help Leonie get back on her feet, getting shot a bunch by another bowman. Yeah, that'll go well. Oh! I don't think you're gonna win this one. Actually, technically you can. I don't think you're going to, though. Beating Claude. Oh, you won! Cool! You outbowed the guy who has a bow on the cover of the stinking game. Good job!
Professor.
Well done, Ash. Alright, there's a pick-me-up for you. Alright, so... Seen to everything when it comes to... Let's see. Well, I guess I can work up people's motivations a little bit more. Is there any support I want to build up? Well, either way. Let's stop by the dining hall.
Professor?
Definitely Felix. Bit of an odd pair, but why not?
That looks... You should continue eating, of course. However, do you mind answering a few questions?
That should do for that. use choir for the other purpose. Who should I have build up support with a net? Ash is fine.
Singing is... Am I doing all right? I hope I'm not too off.
There we go. Alright, so I got one more activity point for the day. Got a bunch of fishing that I can do, but before I do that... looks like Eloise, Catherine, and the rest are all out and about. Probably trying to hunt down the killer. In that case... Problem is, Hanneman can't really teach me anything that I don't really... well... can't teach me much that I really need to know right now, so... Honestly, I was planning on not worrying about doing too much cooking, given the circumstances, but...
A little more secret spice.
Alright. So let's look at the calendar real quick. What's the week look like? Okay, 4 opportunities. Ooh, time to go fishing. I guess what I'll do then is I'll battle on this week, and then I'll probably cut it off at this exploration task and then do all that fishing off screen. I don't think you need to see me sit in one place and mash a button. My birthday? Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. And then... hunt for the killer. Oh boy. That's gonna go over so well. Alright. Let's see what this is about.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Have you been there long? I was absorbed in this book.
Another silly legend?
First of all, they're not silly. And second of all, no. It's an essay that speaks to uncommon and challenging battle scenarios. I've been researching such things since you proposed your unique strategy. Listen to this. Your commander gives orders that put your hometown in extreme danger. Do you carry out the orders or protect your hometown?
What nonsense. I was talking about real-world tactics, not some dumb ethical question.
Whatever your personal feelings on the matter, I see similarities between such tactics and these dumb ethical questions. I haven't read beyond this one, but I think the obvious answer is to follow your commander. The duty and pride of being a knight demand that you follow orders, regardless of your own feelings.
Okay, fine, I'll plug it in.
But if I were put in such a position, I don't know how I'd fare. In fact, for someone to carry out those orders, I know that I'd attempt to stop them.
Stop bothering with all this. You're not meant to be a knight. Go find a husband.
What? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Where are you going with this?
I know you hate the ideals of chivalry and pride. So much so, you prefer to escape your duty as your family's heir. You have no right to criticize me for my ideals.
Perhaps not. At least I know not to heedlessly obey orders. I know not to romanticize blind obedience. My brother taught me to think for myself.
Don't you dare bring Glenn into this.
You're right. Forget it.
Oh boy. It's just gonna end there, isn't it? Good lord, I just cannot win! I just can't freaking win! Good lord! Maybe I should just stop here and let... No, it makes more sense to go on a little bit more, but... I can't freaking win. Okay. Am I happy with the group tasks right now? I think so. Let's make sure the goals are set correctly. Yeah, I think this looks like a decent arrangement for now. Alright. Let's work on getting Felix up on his sword skill.
Let's get.
Yeah, I'm 1 point into here.
This could be useful.
Okay, then... Don't need to work with Flame too much, given the circumstances, now that I've got her as a dancer. You're gonna need your Faith skill if I'm gonna make you a Holy Knight, so let's work on that a little bit.
This will...
Let's see, Dedu's just fine when it comes to instruction.
I thought this was...
Yeah, it's gonna take a while given the circumstances, but that's okay. We'll make it work. What happens if you get a skill up to S rank? Is it possible to get it up to S rank? Honestly, not sure. Let's see. What did I say that I was gonna make Cyril? Let me get out the pad. Bow Knight. Okay. That's why I was working with you on the writing skill.
I feel like I've grown a bunch. Yeah. I got... Oh.
There we go. Let's see. Bow Knights. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to... It looks like everybody needs Lance for Knights. And it sort of makes sense, but you get the point.
Yes. I'm sure I'll get it again next time. Thank you, Professor.
Oop. One more go.
Thank you, Professor.
Then, what do I want to work on? I don't know, it's something to work with Flame a little bit. You can still use magic, so it might not be a bad idea to build this up anyway.
What?
That should be fine. And then for goals... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this arrangement. Oh, is anything I want to work with Catherine on? I don't know. Pretty happy with her as a sword master.
I'd like you to explain something. I see.
Oh, so close.
Professor.
Alright. It's pretty much what I was pushing you towards anyway, so that works for me. Maybe I should have done a little bit of fishing. Might actually have higher professor level then. No matter.
Hey, Ingrid, this kind of work is definitely your thing, and I've got...
I can't finish...
Are you that...
I wouldn't call it a
Well,
Good enough, I suppose.
That worked out well.
I'm getting much better.
I always was a quick study.
Works for me. St. Sarah's Day. Works for me.
Singing in tune with others proved quite difficult.
I've never sung a song before, so I don't know if I'm good or bad at it.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
I am grateful.
I'm not allowed to go out to tea with Araya? I suppose not. Okay. Let's break up the dour mood a little bit by getting someone, well, by going and sparring with people. This should be fine, right? Hopefully. At least this screen doesn't constantly say thank you all the time. It's annoying after a while. Where the goddess dwells? Oh, I do not like that name. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like it not. Alright, what are we dealing with? Chests in that direction. What? Oh, they're open. Why must you taunt me so, game? Okay. Let's get an array of them. Okay, we're at the enemy. Simple enough. All the chests in this map have been opened, but hey, have I been here? Wait, I haven't been here yet, have I? Yeah, I don't recognize this place. Oh well. Let's use this as an opportunity for leveling, so... So... If I let Dimitri definitely stay on. Gonna do this in order of level. Okay, so it looks like everyone left is... Okay, so level 21's first. And we're done! You guys can sit out. Or I can have you as adjutants for someone. Let's see. Guess I'll have Ingrid as an adjutant as someone. Who do I want to build support level with her with? Catherine? May as well see what that one's about. Alright, that works for me. I won't have the dancer along, but that's okay. Guess I can set her to the healing character if I really cared enough, but it's okay. Let's make sure my inventory is good to go. Yep, everything looks fine. The hand axe is coming close to breaking, and I can wait a little longer. Yep, everything looks fine. Oh wait, I'm not gonna have Mercedes for this? Oh, that could be tricky given that Manuela will be our only healer then. How many charges of heal do you have, actually? May need to change this up. 20? So in theory that should be enough. I probably should trade Mercedes out for someone. We'll trade out for Annette. And then we'll set Annette as... Yeah. We'll have Flame sit out entirely. Keep working on building support between you two. Okay, now... Yeah, this is an okay arrangement, actually. Let's do this.
I'll crush them all.
Already a good start.
The better to serve Lady Rhea.
I'm on it.
What should I do?
Stay focused.
Equip that so you don't kill people immediately.
Let's take them out.
I'm grateful.
Here we go.
I'll go.
Alright, you'll kill people pretty quickly. Especially
My
given
turn.
how leveled you are.
That helps.
Huh, only buffs
Ready
magic.
when you are.
I'll cut through.
Equip your javelin. Let's see what happens. Even with the steel sword, eh?
Too easy.
It's over.
Oh, come on! I was gonna let someone else help with the killing. Why are you so awesome?
Another win.
I should have sent Dimitri over there instead. Really?
Just give up.
Now Sylvain's turning into the murder everyone?
Be gone.
What is even happening?
I like how this feels.
Stop being so effective! Geez, not even magic really makes you flinch? Admittedly, these guys are probably under-leveled given the circumstances. Well, admittedly, most of us are over-leveled given the circumstances, I should say. Is this a bad idea? It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All for Lady Rhea.
You just seriously gonna wipe him out that easily?
Huh, thanks.
It's just not my day.
My thanks.
Ah, you don't have a steel lance? What am I doing with you? besides allowing you to murder everyone in
What's
sight.
next?
Ooh, useful.
Saw that coming.
Okay, good. Someone who doesn't kill everyone on the first strike. Right, an archer. Really? That's a strange choice. What, I put a little bit of magical protection on Dedu and suddenly you don't want to go after him? I'm confused.
I'm grateful.
Punch him out.
In the name of the goddess. I'm stronger.
Looking good. How are you so useless with a bow?
An unfair match. I'm only getting better with age. Well done.
And whack.
Luck wasn't with you.
What's this? Someone you don't immediately murder with murder? What sorcery is this? Should have put you next to Felix. Why are you slashing with a lance? I don't mind a fantasy flair being thrown on things, but there are some things you just don't do. Or just shouldn't do anyway.
Good idea.
I'll...
Nice. Okay, good. You can finally kill someone. Good job.
Guess I'm pretty strong.
Start, I think I should turn you into someone else. You are useless! Ooh, that reaches pretty far. Oh, nice.
Everyone will be so pleased.
You're a big help.
No point holding back.
Foolish.
All for Lady Rhea.
There's one left. The benefits of living in this kind of neighborhood. Sometimes you get really loud dogs around the place. I don't know how easy it is to hear from that, but...
You're out of luck.
Yeah, it looks like someone's coming through. Alright, let's turn this down a little bit. That should be fine. Goes to the lane. Alright, let's see what this has in store for us. Rare monster sighting, huh? I don't know what the reward will be, but I'll give it my best shot anyway. Alright, let's take a look. Where's the monster? Okay, a giant eagle. In that case, Ash is absolutely coming out for this one. Okay, this is about being able to murder this guy quickly, so... here's our team. Let's see. Yeah, that should be fine. Then as before... Wait, Annette's not coming? Huh? I guess... Actually, she is a powerful mage, but I'm not sure how much I really need her around. Oh well. What supports can I build up? Ooh, already got something there. That was quick. I guess that seems to be the way to build up support quickly. In that case... I simultaneously want to see where that goes and simultaneously absolutely despise where that's gonna go. Which naturally means we're gonna pursue it. Actually, what kind of... I'm assuming you can build support with anyone. Actually, I don't see Hanneman on this list. Okay, there he is. Just smart. Alright, that should be fine. Yes, this should do quite nicely. So, is there anything that I need to fix up? No, everything looks fine. Now, map arrangement. Okay, archers to this side. Yeah, this looks like a fine arrangement. Not exactly symmetrical, but you know what? I'll take it. Let's get him. Oh, sand. That'll make dealing with that beast hard. I don't like sand.
What should I do?
It's coarse. It's rough. It's irritating.
I'll crush them all.
And it gets everywhere.
Stay focused.
Let us away.
What, you being a dancer means that you have trouble moving around out the sand now? Disappointment.
I'm on it.
Wow, that is pathetically bad movement.
I'll go.
Here we go.
Let's get Sylvain closer.
Thanks.
Sedath is gonna have so many questions for me once we're done here. Ow.
I still have much to learn.
Oh, they're going after the birdie. That'll go well for you. Why does it look like a giant flying turkey? Actually, no, not... Is it turkey? Is that the right thing to call it? You know what? It looks weird. I don't like it. How are you so garbage at killing things? Actually, I know how to solve this.
That helps.
There we go. Now you can kill him!
That worked out.
How are you so garbage at everything?
I feel like I grew up a little.
I feel like you need to grow up a lot more before you're ready for anything. Huh. And why not?
Thank you.
Ah, don't go that crazy. Let's get into the fortress and let them come to us.
Weak.
Oh, that's cute. Die.
Had to be done.
Maybe I should have put Catherine up with you. Wow. King of the Wings? That's a dumb name. Is there anyone around here who can actually hit this bird? There are people who are getting knocked about. A lot. But is there anyone who can actually challenge the bird? Alright, so thus far, no one has actually been able to hit the bird. I don't like that chance, but we're gonna take it anyway because it's amusing. You hit the bird! Good job, man! You actually did something. Wait. Oh, that's comforting. And that's a pretty good chance that you just straight up murder him. Comforting. And keep that Iron Lance equipped.
Quite helpful.
Get in there. Oh wait, fortifies just the group heal. A+.
I'm a natural.
Alright, I forgot that would show up first. Okay, so Birdie's coming for us. This'll go well. Hopefully I won't lose... Oh wait, they'll actually be able to swing unhindered now. Well, get one swing unhindered. That's cute. Die. Until we go back to getting murdered by the murder bird. And now you die. Murder bird says die. Okay, yeah, I needed this to break up the tower, everything. Oh, thanks for dying so I don't have to. You can hit it? I think you should hit it. I'm this badass, I punched a bird. What have you ever done with your life? That's what I thought. Oh god, that would hurt a lot. Let's have Ash soften him up. Ooh, that's gonna soften up Ash a lot too. Good lord. Here's what we'll do. We'll move you out of range of his attack, and then we'll let you soften him up a lot. Alright. Die! Kill! Kill the murder bird!
Yeah, I won!
That's right, you're awesome. When I actually let you be awesome. That's it! I feel cheated. I really should put you as a mage in the interim, just so you can work on that a little more. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Die.
You're weak.
Why are you so awesome? Bring him in closer.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, now they're all focused on Byleth and Dimitri. Let's give them something to look at. Good work.
Thanks for that.
Whack.
A threat eliminated.
Rude sir. Die. You're lucky I've only got him with an iron lance.
I will get stronger yet. That worked out well.
Glowing ember? What's that entail?
Too slow.
Sorry, buddy.
I must stay focused.
I think I'm letting Dimitri get a little too powerful. No matter.
You're a big help.
At least I can fast forward through a decent amount of this. Someone you can't immediately murder? Is this hell? Did it just freeze over? Why are you so useless? Actually, I need you to work on your axe skill. What is it with you and critting everyone in sight?
As expected.
I wanted you to work on your axe skill, not murder. Much. Okay, maybe a little bit of murder. Just a side of murder. Not the whole course of murder. What am I even doing with my life?
Sufficient.
That was quite a bit of experience.
It's over.
What?
That is that.
I was gonna say, if you crit again, I'm gonna laugh. Well, there you go. You crit again.
I owe you one.
Actually, I should probably let Catherine get in the hits. You know what? You three have had enough. You're gonna sit there, Byleth, and you're gonna think about what you've done. A long time. Just sit there and think on the way your life has been going. Soften him up. See, you can actually hurt people through their stinking armor.
You're out of luck.
And Sylvain's just awesome.
Whoops.
Well, that's lucky.
I can still shine brighter.
You're a big help.
Alright, Catherine, get up there.
Good idea.
And then have fun punching him out. Let's just have everyone stay put. I want to see this. Rude, sir. You shall be punched. With punching. Alright, Sylvain. Let's soften him up some more. Okay, enough of this. Die!
All for Lady Rhea. The better to serve Lady Rhea.
9,000 gold? What? I'm not gonna complain about that. That was a lot of gold. There's no way that can be right. What? Do not complain about good fortune, but I have questions. Alright, let's get to instruction. And as usual, I didn't think ahead. Well, didn't think multiple days ahead, so now I'm stuck. Should have built up Ingrid and Annette a little bit more. I'm pretty sure those are the two that I neglected. Actually, it's tempting to make you into a swordsman temporarily. Let's work on this a little bit so I can get you a better battalion. You're actually good at horsemanship? Let's buff that up a little bit.
Just as I've always expected. No matter how old one gets, it's always nice to hear, "Job well done."
There we go. Alright, Ash, let's keep working on your lance work. Then Dedu. Pretty sure you've leveled up enough to where you should be able to get... Actually, what did I have set out for you? Something heavily armored. Oh yeah, you'll need to work on your riding skill. Because armor and axe work are where they need to be, but apparently for Great Knight you'll need to be better on horses.
I answered correctly. No need for praise. I have...
Actually, I was thinking of... Actually, I was having second thoughts on that idea because of that, but you know what? Why the hell not? Keep on that. Keep on this. Yep. I'm liking what I see. Just to be sure. Yep. An uneventful week.
Yes, Sylvain put his back into it for once. Next thing we know, pigs will be taking to the air.
Don't give Sylvain ideas, he'll find a way to do it. Alright, nothing exciting this week. Probably for the best.
You've done me a great service.
Alright. Wait, people went out to battle? Why would they need to go out to battle? You know what? I need to build up people's... Well, I guess this would be the quick and easy way to build up motivation, and I haven't done it yet, but come on. Got a chance to go do way too much fishing. Gotta go, right? Especially since this will allow me to target specific people and focus on specific tasks. So how you doing? C or higher. Yeah, definitely exploring. Gerald would not want to see me resting and mourning too long, so let us go back out. Explore the world. So. I guess before we get too far, let's see how much has changed here.
There's a lot of dust there. It looks like nobody's cleaned it in ages. No, I just can't leave it. It must be cleaned.
Oh boy. And you fall on your butt.
No, can't quite reach. Just a little further.
Someone walks in, you fall on your butt.
I was taller.
Miss Annette, if you carry on like that, I dare say the bookshelf shall give out in a few moments' time.
Professor Hanneman!
Fall.
Thank you so much. There is just so much dust up there.
Now, how about you leave this part to me?
Okay, thank you.
No need to thank me. I must admit, I'm rather impressed by your keen dust-spotting eye.
I just couldn't rest easy thinking that we hadn't finished cleaning in here.
I'm quite the same. How anyone can abide dust, even hidden dust, well, I can't grasp the idea.
You and I are like two peas in a pod. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bit rude of me.
We do seem to be similar in a number of ways, yes? So I have a spot of advice for you, if you don't mind.
Uh-oh.
Yes?
Next time you identify a dusty patch in an inaccessible location, please send for me.
That's very kind, but I wouldn't want to bother someone as busy as you.
Dropping stuff.
Nonsense. I'm keen to avoid a repeat performance of the tragedy of Miss Annette and the books.
It's not a trail the Jedi will tell you. How many times am I gonna run that into the ground?
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Right. Next time, I'll definitely call for you.
Indeed. I would never forgive myself if you managed to pull a whole bookcase over on yourself.
I promise that won't happen. Most likely.
And then these two.
Good work. Should we call it a day?
Thank you. Yes, let's. Catherine, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you something.
Let me guess. You're going to ask why you're so bad at predicting my attacks.
When I expect an attack from above, you surprise me from below. When I expect a jab, I get a sweep. You seem to anticipate my anticipation.
It's probably because you're a straightforward, honest person.
Ouch.
You're reading my movements and trying to calculate what I'll do next.
That has always seemed the most sound strategy when engaging in combat, yes.
Right. Well, I take that anticipation and turn it against you. I use my eyes and the tilt of my sword to mislead you. Catching your opponent off guard is the trick to staying alive in combat. You've got to keep yourself alive if you want to protect Lady Rhea, right?
Your dedication to Lady Rhea's safety is truly inspiring, Catherine.
You flatter me.
My dream is to become a knight and protect my king, no matter the cost. There is no greater purpose I can serve. Although your fealty is sworn to Lady Rhea, you are the ideal knight I aspire to be.
Admire me to your heart's content, but
Catherine, I'd be honored if you would make me your squire.
My what now? Oh, you're far too straight-laced to be my squire.
However you might judge me, I'm quite serious about this.
All right then, why not? Let's start by teaching you how to flirt with handsome men.
Wait, what?
Pardon me? That can't possibly be where you want to start.
Nah, I was just kidding. I wish I knew how to flirt with handsome men. Instead, let's teach you to lighten up.
Ah, understood.
I'm gonna have to pursue this further. I like where this is going. Alright, so before I sign out, I may as well go through and get everyone's motivation up, use all my activity points. So, to that end, I think I'll focus on motivation. Well, actually, what's my axe skill at right now? Ah, heck. Wrong button. Axe, where is it? D+? Ooh, it'll take quite a bit of work to get it up. Shoot. If I had thought ahead, wouldn't have spent so much time on my faith skill.
See you again soon.
Man, you do not gain renown very quickly. Guess it'd be broken if you did. To be fair, we've got half of the game left, practically. So, is there anything else I want to do while I'm here? It'd be good for building up support, but that's not really my goal right now. Let's head to the dining hall. Guess I can give stuff out too, though I'd probably want to be... Yeah, that would probably take more time and min-maxing than you'd necessarily want to see. So let's see. Actually, let's go with this.
That looks appetizing.
I appreciate any...
Yeah. There you go. That's what I should have been doing. Alright, so. Now, if I want to get people's motivation up, that's probably the fastest way to do it. So, who do I want? So I'll have... Let's assume that I have 7 points to work with. Who do I want to focus on? So, definitely Sylvain. Yeah, I think Sylvain and Dimitri will hit next. Actually, not in the same go, though. Because I've already built their support all the way up. Sylvain Mercedes works. Oh wait, better idea. Huh. That would certainly do the job. This works. Come on, you know I have to.
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
I'm gonna regret doing that. And then, what else do I want to work on? Let's see. I want Ash to be a bone knight, only to work on his horseback riding. We'll pursue that. Oh, perfect.
This looks...
Ooh.
There we go. Overindulging myself. And then... I don't need to work on flame too much. At least not when it comes to that. Let's go ahead and stop by here. Because the rest I can... If I want to motivate everyone else, I can just throw gifts at them.
Excuse me, Professor. I know. I forgive. Just know that.
Alright. So you're more for my swordplay, but I'm gonna be working on my axe stuff. Surprised you know brawling, though. That one caught me by surprise.
First to both. It was as if thinking how they match.
You know axe, right? Yeah. Nice. Now I'm trying to think, who else is around here that knows axe? Definitely not Hanneman and Manuela. Pretty sure that was what I was complaining about last time, the fact that there aren't a lot of people around here that I can spar with to build that up. I can at least work on swordplay with Manuela.
Right. I wonder.
Yeah, that'll be fine. And then, I guess before I sign out, well, there's a bunch of things I'd like to do, but... So, let's check by the greenhouse, as we'll take care of this task.
Professor.
Nice. Now that I have all the money, I'm gonna end up spending it on a bunch of silver weapons, aren't I? Oh boy. Got that waiting for me, but actually, I'll probably end up doing that before a little bit before D&D starts tonight. Oh, what's over here? Ooh, useful. What should I make my last task? I don't know, building up support between people could still be valuable. Let's see who I can subject. could be interesting. Actually, it'll allow Dimitri to work on this a little bit. Won't be the most effective ever, but hey. Certainly be interesting.
It is not guaranteed to be good, even if everyone sings earnestly. It is not easy after all.
It is so much fun to sing with others.
There we go. I'd say that's a valuable use of my time. Hope it will be anyway. I just wish I could practice my axe skill a little bit more. Maybe I should make Violet some other class as an intermediary. Okay, so before I do anything else though, there is one thing that I want to see too. Because I mentioned at the beginning of this live stream that I ended up accidentally doing stuff to, well, I ended up accidentally looking at the Sedeth conversation, but then I clicked off of it, but then I couldn't get back in. So we're gonna go to the extras and see it play out. Might take a little bit to load in, but hey, I've got time. Last thing to do before I sign out. And then I can go take care of fishing and everything will be all hunky-dory. Oh yeah, things change a little bit when you're female, Byleth, I forgot. That'll be interesting to explore. Wait, not Hannah, but Sedeth. Wait, it changes based on affiliation?
Ah, there you are. I apologize for calling you.
I shouldn't see this yet. Wait, why is it showing me allegiance for black eagles instead of blue lions? What? Huh. It allows me to see both? That's interesting. Huh. I'll have to explore that further.
Ah, there you are. I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit. There is a matter I would like to discuss with you. I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties.
What are these duties?
Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of the Church's many administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seros and the Officers' Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers' Academy was a complete surprise to me. You should be fully investigated at a minimum before being trusted with such a responsibility. But no such investigation has been conducted.
Given what I know now...
I know you are skilled in war and in matters of strategy, but beyond that, I know next to nothing about you.
You don't trust me.
That is indeed what it comes down to, if I'm being honest. Please understand that I mean no offense. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself. You are the child of Geralt Eisner, correct?
That's what I hear?
That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. In the future, I would advise you to answer such queries with confidence. As the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Geralt is renowned throughout Fodlan. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became a mercenary?
About 10 years, I think.
Given your youth, that hardly seems likely. Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly?
Well,
Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way? Given your responses thus far, I feel as though any further questions would just be a waste of our time. However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all.
I get the feeling I should have seen this before the paralogue with you and Flame. Oh well. I'm not sure how different it would be if I was to switch allegiance, although it probably would vary a decent amount based on... Actually, yeah, it probably would change a decent amount, especially when it comes to these here. Unless it's only a matter of being able to access them as... I wonder how much it's affected by the fact that... Well, is it possible to have supports... Actually, I want to know this. Is it even possible to have support conversations with Edelgard and Claude? Because it doesn't seem like I can give them gifts or give them lost items. So it doesn't seem like there's any real tangible... Well, it doesn't seem like there's any real way that I can build a support level with them. I gotta know this. No, you've got to sit through another loading screen, but I don't know. I'm curious. Seems interesting that they would make a distinction between allegiances. That is my train of thought. I'm not sure why, though. So, regardless, let's see. Yeah. Claude and Edelgard do not show up. You can only build support with them when you are actually in their house. Huh. Good to know. Alrighty then, so that gives me a perfect place to sign off. So, when we come back, I will have done all the fishing that I feel I need to. There will probably be... And then we will... Actually, what's the calendar look like? Okay, we'll have another round of instruction. Probably something going on next week. I'll probably just have it be a seminar. And then... we'll see what happens. I honestly have no idea where they're going to go from here, because... honestly, what could they do? Because it's quite obvious that whoever this is not going to allow us to kill any of the people involved yet. And it seems odd that we would be able to catch them out and take them out so easily. I mean, given that we've got the 5-year time skip, it's hard to know what exactly is going to happen, but... I find it hardly unlikely that we will be able to actually kill any... Monica. I believe it's Monica that killed him. But who really knows? I guess we'll find out, won't we? So, see you then.